What is artificial intelligence? Well, one of many definitions about this topic say it's the set of tasks in which a computer can make decisions. We talk about the AI generative. The generative AI uses foundational models, which are large AI models capable of working on various tasks and performing pre-configuration actions such as summations, questions answering, classification, and more. Um, how does generative AI work? Well, the generative AI uses a machine learning model to learn patterns and relationships from a dataset of content created by people and then utilize the learned patterns to generate content. But here in this slide, some examples like writing, like chat GPT, AI generated chatbot is an example of writing using generative language models. And for translate programs, these programs use generative AI to translate text between different languages. Image generation, like DALL-E, is a generative model developed by OpenAI, the creator of the ChatGPT, that creates unique images based on textual descriptions. Generative fill in Adobe Photoshop and Canva. These tools use generative techniques to create or complete images. In terms of music and speech generation, we have narration and singing. Generation can generate artificial intelligence can simulate human voice to create narration or songs. Music generation, AI models can compose music based on patterns learned from existing computations. And video generations, like Sora, and matching audio with stacked image. Generative AI can synchronize audio with stacked image of people, creating the illusion that they are speaking. Code generation like Replit and JetBrains. This platform leverage generative artificial intelligence to assist developers by suggesting coding snippets or to complete code. Well, for this case, we can do an interview with specialists about this topic. This interview is Dr. Jorge Alberto Soria Alcaraz. Is an accomplished researcher and academic specialist in the intersection of artificial intelligence, UX optimization, autonomous search, and augmented reality. With a doctorate in computer science from the Tecnológico Nacional de México, Instituto Tecnológico de León, he has made significant contribution to these fields. First question. What surprised you the most about artificial intelligence tools and at what level of capability are they currently?
Well, the artificial intelligence tools are very important because they make the artificial intelligence easy to access for a lot of people. Currently, we have several tools internet like ChatGPT, Copilot, AutoQuill, and those tools are useful because people who doesn't understand a lot of artificial intelligence can use them. That's important, but that means a huge problem. People needs to learn that those tools have a certain kind of error, and it's important to know that the solution given from these tools cannot be accurate, and that is what can I say about those tools.
What is the key difference between content created by humans and content generated by artificial intelligence in your experience?
Yes, it's very different. The content generated by artificial intelligence is not new content. This is important. Artificial intelligence, the only thing that does and does very well is to learn patterns. And for example, if you teach artificial intelligence about the revolution in the industrial revolution, the artificial intelligence will not give you new information about industrial revolution. It only gives you a resume, an abstract of what you show to them. And for example, content generated by human is different. The human can learn, can process, and can give new information or new discoveries about the information presented. So that is the key difference.
To what extent shall artificial intelligence be used in education? Does the introduction of these tools impact the students' learning?
Yes, I think this is an interesting question. For example, it's important that students learn about artificial intelligence. I think yes, because in the laboral world, when then going to work, they have to use artificial intelligence. So it's an important skill that must be learned, I think, yes. But also, we have to teach our students how to properly use artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is good to do resumes, to do abstract, but not to present an essay, for example. It's necessary to our students learn properly how to use those tools.
What methods or tools do you use to verify if an article or document has been produced by artificial intelligence?
Another interesting question. It's difficult because the first thing that artificial intelligence learns is how to mimic the human writing. So in the practice, what do we do when we have to find if something was written by an artificial intelligence tool? We present it to another artificial intelligence tool, and that is not accurate, but is the best way we have to learn or to find if something was written by artificial intelligence, processing by another kind of machines or another kind of neural networks, for example.
Do you believe there will come a point where we cannot distinguish whether a creation was made by a machine or a human?
Very interesting questions. I think artificial intelligence tools will become very good at mimic what humans does. For example, if you have Pablo Picasso was a painter, very influential and a very and a very good painter that has a very specific style. So maybe in the future we will have artificial intelligence that can mimic perfectly that kind of work. But artificial intelligence will never generate another masterpiece like from Picasso. It will only mimic the current paintings, but will not be able to generate the future step in Pablo Picasso style, for example.
Yes, like super intelligence.
Yeah. It's because artificial intelligence is good at mimics humans. But for example, my point is artificial intelligence will be really good to replicate paintings, replicate music, but it will be very bad or it will be very hard for artificial intelligence to do the next step in a specific style.
What is your opinion on the use of artificial generation tools to create content such as deepfakes, AI manipulate videos, or spread misinformation?
Yes, this is it's a danger of the artificial intelligence. This is important to know and to learn. Deepfakes or manipulation videos is a very dangerous area of artificial intelligence, and I think firstly is bad because morally is a bad thing to do without the consent of the other person. But I think this problem needs a wider discussion, not only from the artificial intelligence researcher, but from the law point of view, from the Senate, from the Congress. This is a very bad situation. It can be done by artificial intelligence, but any tool that the humanity has does can have bad applications, and this is an example of this.
Who should be responsible if an artificial intelligence algorithm makes a harmful decision? The creator, the user, or the AI system itself?
Yes, this is a very interesting and complex question. Right now in the world, the only place that has a very slight idea of what kind of do is in Europe. In the European Union has been thinking about this, and currently there is not a single answer. It can be give the culpability of something to the creator of the tool, but this is very interesting. I don't have a very clear answer to this, but I think is something that all the society have to decide about it.
Do you think this decision, this creation is the property for the creator, for the IA, or the person who decide the process creative and make this document or video? Who's in your personal thing?
Who is the culprit?
Who is
the guilty? The guilty. Yeah. Well, in my opinion, the person who used the tool to do something bad to another person or to another image of the person is the guilty one. Not necessarily the creator of the tool, but the person who used the tool to do something illicit, something like a crime.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting, this topic, because the licenses and the apps give you information about the
terms of the
use. And in generation images, you can use some creations for reproduce and commercial, but then another times you can use this information, these creations, because this image is the creator for the AI.
See, yes. It depends. Currently, it depends about the politics of the policy of each application. Really.
Can you share any experience or doubts related to AI generated content at its misused?
Is too common to know. With the artificial intelligence tools, you have feed them with a lot of songs, a lot of, for example, the Beatles songs, and you can use that intelligence to then produce a new song with the voice of the Beatles, for example. And obviously this is a crime because you are using the voice of somebody to make another song, and you can sell it. This was one of the first crimes I knew where artificial intelligence tools were used. Yes, to produce new songs with the voice of the other singer, and you don't pay to them.
Yes, I see a famous case. The singer Bad Bunny.
Yes, another one.
Song, and yes, and he's angry for this song, and made the decision to delete this song because he don't like this, how to reproduce and share, and how the other persons make money and commercial your song. And this type of case is like a bad use, because not legalized there in Mexico. Only go to say in the before question is in Europe. That conditions make them more comfortable. And for the last question is personal. what is the future for these tools? What is the future? What is the limit?
The limit, I have to answer for that. What is the next step? I think the next step will be the tools will be easier, will become easier to work with them, will be more common to get to them. That is what going to happen. The power of those tools will be increased, and I think the world society, needs to learn how to use properly this tool. I think that is the next step. And what is the limit? I don't have a clear way to answer that. What is the limit? The limit right now is about the limit of the artificial intelligence depends of the limit of our understanding of the human mind. Okay. And that is the limit, really. The limit needs a lot of neuroscience, because we need to learn how the human brain works, and that is the limit, really.
Okay. Okay, we close the interview, and I'm grateful for your participation. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, student. Thank you very much.
Thank you.